hard being worried about someone you love walking out the door and never coming home. But you know a little bit about that, don't you? With Lucky gone. Who's that? Let's see who that is. Come here. Come here. I'm gonna put this down. Okay. Who's at the door?
Well, you're looking at me like I stepped out of the grave, so I assume that means your brothers didn't tell you I was in town.
Oh, they knew.
They asked me not to see you, and I agreed.
It's typical. Well, Lucky's not here, so you can be on your merry way.
My way isn't as merry as it used to be.
Why are you here? I mean, we've just established that it's not to see me, and Elizabeth is in the hospital fighting pneumonia, so...
I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm here, trying to take care of Aiden.
Well, I'm here for him. I heard I had a grandson.
Dr. Merritt, call 59.
Hey, how is she?
Well, considering she was chloroformed by a psycho and dumped in the harbor, I'd say she's doing remarkably well.
You can't buy a ticket before your time.
I'm not ready for a world without my sister.
Do you have any idea why Lisa targeted her?
Lisa didn't need reasons. Elizabeth had the misfortune of running into her mid-rampage, and she became an inconvenience that Lisa had to deal with. She didn't even think twice, or at least the cold, dead shell she had become didn't.
Wait, you saw Lisa before she disappeared?
Before she was murdered.
Is that a fact?
Elizabeth wasn't the only one who wound up in the drink that night.
Yeah, she was pulled out yesterday. And the autopsy revealed that she was dead before she hit the water. Blunt force trauma to the head.
Karma's a bitch.
So was a handy tool to the head.
Wait, it's hard to swim when you're chloroformed, so how did Elizabeth manage to get ashore?
Ah, yes, the mysterious savior. Scooped her up out of the water, delivered her safely to Spoon Island, and served up a healthy dose of mouth-to-mouth.
You sound skeptical.
Sometimes, when the brain experiences trauma, it has to compensate by conjuring up a happy event until the trauma has passed. Or there was a near-death manifestation. Either event makes more sense than the savior rising up from the water and bestowing the gift of life on densely populated Spoon Island.
What's going on with you?
What am I supposed to believe here? That you had some overwhelming grand paternal instinct to see Aiden and you want to, what, play with him and hold him and, I don't know, feed him? Why am I positive that's not going to happen?
I just want to see him.
He's not a zoo exhibit.
I want to see him, Lulu.
Oh, he's right here. Look at him. Why don't you take a picture? That way you'll remember him next time you leave.
He looks a lot like Lucky. How did we miss that?
Maybe because we were all too busy trying to pry the bottle of booze from your hands. How long have you been back?
I don't know, weeks.
So have you been ducking into doorways and crossing the street every time you see me?
That has happened.
It has? That's great. So I don't get it. Why are you able to see Ethan and Lucky, but you act like I don't exist?
I didn't want to do any more damage. The consensus was that you were better off not seeing me.
There's a consensus?
Lucky, Ethan, Tracy.
So you're having family conferences to make decisions about my life. I'm not a mindless, helpless creature.
Nobody thinks that, Lulu, least of all
You
me.
know what I think? I think that you're happy that everyone was opposed to you seeing me because it gave you the easy way out. But you know what? You owe me FaceTime because I am the one person in this entire family that didn't give up on you.
What do you want from me? Huh? What are you trying to tell me? I need more than this. More.
This been losing my mind. More than this!
If you feel the need to just open up and let me have it, I'm here. Go for it.
How can you come back home and ignore me?
I didn't want to cause more damage. I honestly thought that Tracy and the boys were right, that you were getting on with your life, you had stopped obsessing on me. That was a good thing, and I wanted to respect it.
How about respecting your relationship with your daughter?
Whatever I do, I'm wrong.
Oh, so is that going to be your excuse to leave? Because it's so much easier for you to disappear than deal with the damage that you caused. I mean, it's a pattern that's worked for years, so why would you quit now?
Why are you going off on me like this? Why don't you just go celebrate with Dante, your new family, the one you can count on?
What is that supposed to mean?
And what the hell were you doing at the Cassadine compound? You're just inviting Helena to mess with your mind.
Were you there?
For a while.
How much did you hear?
I heard quite a bit.
So the entire time that you've been here, you knew what I went through. You knew that I was pretending to be a cocktail waitress at the whorehouse where you grew up? I mean, did the thought of me dressed in skimpy clothing and disgusting men groping me affect you in the least?
You should have never gone there, Leslie.
But I went there to look for you, to grovel at your feet and to apologize for giving a damn about you and beg for forgiveness. But I'm not the one who got drunk and hit Jake with a car. I'm not the one who lied to the family, went to rehab, and left after 15
minutes. Rehab wouldn't work for me. I had to do it on my own, and I did. I'm not drinking.
I quit my job, and I bought the Haunted Star because I thought it would give you incentive to come home and that we would be partners. I went all the way across the world to the Cassadine compound, and I put up with the snide remarks about how our family ruined you because I was hoping Helena would give me something to find you.
Just because Helena says something doesn't mean it's true. In fact, it means the opposite. Will you just wake up?
Why are you here? Why do you want to see him?
All right, I'm here for a simple reason. I heard that I had a grandson, and I just wanted to see him.
That's great. You've seen him. Look at him. You're seeing him. So go to the nearest bar, drown in your sorrows, or toast to your joy. I don't care. Go.
God, I wish I was as sure of who I am as you are. You make me sound so predictable. I thought I was more complex than that.
No, you're not complex. You are insanely messed up.
All right, I made a terrible mistake. But I thought it was best not to darken your door. And if I had known that you were here, I would not have come over.
Great. You really know how to make me feel better.
Well, Robin and Patrick must be relieved that she's not chasing after him, right? I mean, everybody should. Look, I know you are both men of medicine and Hippocrates and all that, but you have to admit the world is a better place without Lisa running around.
Yeah, no argument there.
No, not me either.
Is there a suspect?
Well, everybody who was on the boat, except for Elizabeth. Oh, hey there. What's up, sleepyhead? Hey. How you feeling?
I'm really tired.
Yeah, okay. Well, you know what that is, right? It's your body telling you that you need a rest to recover.
Hey, don't tire her out.
I'll try.
I'll check back on you soon, okay?
Okay.
Did we get the test results back from Elizabeth's x-rays?
Negative.
I'd like to run another set of pictures and run another blood gas.
The scans were negative for atelectasis.
Well, a second test will confirm that.
Are you saying that I'm not capable of reading a simple x-ray?
I wouldn't go that far, but you have had a lot on your mind.
Can I get you anything?
Tell me that my boys are okay.
Yeah, no, by all accounts, they are having a blast. Being spoiled rotten by some relatives.
But not their dad.
I mean, you know, Lucky, he's trying to honor his dead wife's last request. I mean, any man would.
It's amazing that a woman is still manipulating him, even from the grave.
Look, don't worry about that right now, okay? What's important are Cam and Aiden, and they are both fine. Okay, so now you can stop worrying, focus on getting better. I don't think you realize how close you came to checking out.
I do. I know I would be dead if it weren't for him.
Your mysterious stranger. Steve and Matt filled me in.
I didn't imagine him, Ethan. He's as real as you are, and he saved my life.
You're right. This has become pitifully predictable. Anything that I do to try and make up for the damage I've done is too little too late. Okay. And you know what really bugs me is that you and I can never have a moment together when it's really about us in the moment, because it's always about your fear of abandonment. And that's what Helena saw, and that's what she tried to use against you. And she's a snake. She coiled, and she struck, and she poisoned you the first time she tried.
Meaning what?
Meaning men leave. That's your biggest fear, Lulu. And she saw it, and she used it. You're afraid if you take down the wall, if you open up your heart, and you really love some guy like Dante, he will leave you.
Okay. Do me a favor and don't psychoanalyze me. It's a joke coming from you. And stop implying that Dante is anything like you, and stop acting like you give a damn about my personal life. I've accepted it. You're not going to change. You don't want to. I'm going to stop asking. Is that good? We done? Hey, Cameron, what's up? Okay. No, don't worry. I'll bring it right now. Okay. Cameron's at a sleepover, and he forgot his inhaler, so I need you to stay here and watch Aiden.
Well, why don't I take him as inhaler?
No. You wanted to spend time with your grandson, so now's your chance, and I think it's better now than later when he's actually going to care whether or not you're around.